What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Kyren Road to Glory, episode number 21 today, and today is an absolutely massive episode. You might be able to tell from the thumbnail and the title. We're going to be making some big Team of the Year upgrades into our team, and this episode pretty much covers the entirety of Team of the Year weekend, as well as some weeks before and after it, so yeah, there's a lot of changes we had to make, and that's why there's been such a big delay in between episodes. But before we get into anything, this is a team that we've been having for the past couple of weeks. Nothing's really changed because we've been waiting for Team of the Year. We've still got our first donor Ronaldo. We've still got a whole bunch of our other cards, and we're getting into a bit of weekend league action before we get into anything. Now, this is the last weekend before Team of the Year. I think you may have seen the start of it, but I decided not to really give you all the highlights because I don't think it was all too necessary. This was the weekend where they got rid of the stepovers. So it was the weekend before Team of the Year, and I was really struggling. I didn't really know how to attack, and you guys can see that in the record. For the past few weeks, we've been pretty consistent, like Elite 1, like Elite 2, Elite 3 players. This week we were bound to get an Elite 3, but I decided to stop at 20 and 5 so that we were able to get the 200k packs for Team of the Year, and that was the main important thing. But the other reason why this episode also took so long before it coming out was because you guys might know the background's changed. We're back in Sydney now. I've had to relocate. Uni starting up again for me, so it's been a very hectic couple of weeks, and I just haven't had the time to kind of sift through probably about 2 to 3 days worth of footage in order to get you guys everything that's actually happened on this account. And I wanted to make it so that you guys didn't miss out on anything, and you guys really knew how we managed to progress our account. So that was the main important thing to me. Now, right here, we go 3-2. Our opponent scores and he makes it 3-2, but we get a pen in the 82nd minute. And I've been working on my pens. We've been putting them top bins. We've been making sure that we're actually scoring goals. And just like that, boys, we are able to finish 20 and 5. I didn't really want to push too much further that weekend, just because the 200k packs, you never know, during Team of the Year, one of those 100k packs could contain something. Now, before we get into any of the Team of the Year action as well, I have to show you, of course, the stuff that we're doing on our account. We've got a Sync Graven, and he doesn't actually look like that bad of a card. I know there's a Future Stars Top Sober or something like that nowadays, and he would actually struggle into him, but I already put him through an SBC, so you'll see that later on. We also got the Silver Stars Torre Grossa, I think that's how you say his name, and doesn't look like too terrible of a card, but I don't think we'll replace any of our other cards. We've got a lone icon Mateus that we're putting into the club, and that was from, I believe, the icon objectives. So like there's like a usually you can pick an icon, and then if they win, then that's kind of the way it goes. And then also on top of that, boys, we also completed another 100k pack for the Team of the Year pack save, just by watching the FIFA Global Series, and that was 5 tokens. We submit all those through, and we get ourselves another 100k pack, another chance to pack ourselves a Team of the Year. So we were really working our butt off to try and get as many packs as possible, and I think a bit later on you guys will see a spreadsheet, but I think we had somewhere around like 160, 170 packs, about 8.1 million coins worth of packs saved up for Team of the Year, which was a big grind. And I know some people were asking me, how long do you think it took to save those packs? We haven't opened packs since Black Friday, so it was about a month and a half worth of saving. But I think at the end of it, it was definitely worth it. And would I do it again? Probably yes, definitely. Now, right here, we've got our Reds from Gold 1. And you guys have known for the previous few episodes, the Reds from Elite, they're not that great. So that's just kind of the way it is. But we opened them up on the day, and they don't contain Reds. They contain regular gold cards. So basically what happened here was EA messed up. They for some reason didn't put Reds in red picks. We got ourselves a free Luka Dean, and don't worry, they refunded us the red picks later on, but was just a bit weird indeed. And also on top of that, boys, we do of course claim our division rivals rewards as well. And you guys know, once again, for Team of the Year, we were grinding out 2 rank 1 every single week, so we could get those 2 mega packs and 2 ultimate packs. So that's kind of how big our pack save is going. There was a lot of stuff. And I think the next clip will show you just how many packs we had saved up. I'm pretty sure we had something around the lines of 19 ultimates, 1800 Ks, I think something like 32 mega packs. So a lot of packs. So you can see it right here. And yeah, a total of 157 packs, including the position ones and also the 85.5 and 83.25. So a lot of packs that we had saved up. Over 8.1 million coins worth of packs. And this was the supply, everything that I was going to use in order to try pack a Team of the Year for this year. Because last year we didn't get one, and I wanted to give ourselves the best chance of at least getting just one. That's all I wanted to get. Now, also on top of that, EA dropped another 84 plus player pick. You guys would have seen last episode that this absolutely paid out for us. We got a Neymar, which allowed us to do Robin. So we decided to do it again. Of course, you never know what you can get from those in Team of the Year. And that's kind of the deal with it. And yeah, we also complete a few more objectives before we get into the pack things. I know it's a bit of a lengthy stuff, but we've got some stuff that we need to cover before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything. Because once we get started, I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's just going to be a whole lot of SBC crafting and all that sort of stuff. So we get ourselves Moment Suarez. Now, this is a card that I actually really want to just keep for the rest of the year. It's the first Suarez in probably about 2 years with 4-star, 4-star. Which is so nice. His pace isn't that great, but chuck a Hunter on him, chuck an Engine on him. He's going to be a great striker, great cam. I had to do this card because if you guys don't know, especially if you are an OG of this channel, Suarez is a very sentimental card for me. So very happy to have him in the club. We finally get our red picks. Our first one's going to be Romero, the 82 rated guy from Atalanta. And then finally, our second red pick, which you guys know already, it's not going to be the best. We do end up getting ourselves a Canales, who's 84 rated. So he's another red pick that we're going to put towards an 86 player plus down the line. Now, right here, boys, obviously, we're starting to open the packs, but I'm not actually going to show you the majority of any of this pack opening throughout this video today. If you guys want to go see all the highlights, all the live reactions, all that sort of stuff, we did upload a massive pack opening. I think it's about 33 minutes long, so if you really want to go see it, that shows you the bulk of all of our packs. I think I'll put a card like up here or something so you can click on the thing if you really want to go look at it. But yeah, there's some pretty big pack pulls in there, a lot of fodder packs as well, a lot of trolls, but yeah, that has all my live reactions and everything. So for the big pack pulls, you'll be able to see the live reactions there. And yeah, I just thought I'd make the 2 separate videos so you guys have like the packs, then the pack pulls, and then also what we actually did within Team of the Year. So that's kind of the deal. As you guys can see, we got Courtois in that one pack. But what I'll show you guys right here, boys, is actually the main 2 packs that we got throughout Team of the Year. Because there were 2 big ones that actually changed our club for the most. The first one was actually a Team of the Year card, and this was late at night. It was about like 3 a.m. in the morning, and we managed to get ourselves a Team of the Year Trent Alexander-Arnold. I was trying to keep it down in the reaction if you go over to the other video, and the reason for that is because if you guys don't know, I was living with my parents and my family at the time, so they were kind of asleep and I didn't really want to wake them up too much. But yeah, we do manage to get ourselves a first owner untradeable Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's the first big Team of the Year signing into the Kyren Road to Glory for this year, and I was so happy to pack at least just one, because you guys know how hard it is to pack something insane during Team of the Year. The pack weight was so low, so to get just one, I'm absolutely ecstatic. And then right here, boys, this is the other big pack pull from a tradable 100k pack. We managed to get ourselves a Team of the Week 92 rated Neymar. The 3rd time I've packed Neymar in about, what, during this year, but like the 2nd time in like, I would say, probably about 2 to 3 weeks. We got obviously the untradeable UCL one, and now we've got a 92 rated one. And this one goes for about 2.2 million coins. Now, obviously, boys, you guys know me. I'm going to sell this card off. And the reason for that is we already have the untradeable Neymar, the gold one. So it just doesn't make sense for us to go ahead and keep this card. You can see the coin total on them as well is up to 5.4 million coins. And the reason for that is because we're selling off a whole bunch of fodder that we're getting throughout the weeks and stuff. So that's kind of the deal. And by the end of the whole Team of the Year pack opening, I think we managed to build ourselves somewhere up to 8 million coins. You guys will see some of the sell-offs that we have and all that sort of stuff. But you guys would understand, right? There's a lot of tradable packs coming into the club. It's very understandable that throughout the entirety of the Team of the Year process, we're selling off the fodder that we get from the tradable packs, and then we're building up the coins. So that's kind of the way it goes, and you can understand that from the amount of packs that we had. Now, right here, boys, this is where the big SBC grind is going to happen, and you guys will see all the SBCs that we managed to complete on the accounts. I want to show you all the cards that are coming into the Kyren Road to Glory, and the solutions and what we're putting through them, because you guys will see there are some weird and like cards that you really wouldn't put through an SBC normally. Like I think we had Kante go through a couple times. I'm pretty sure I put it through a couple of Varans, as well as also a couple of Pogbas. But in reality, we're packing those cards so much throughout Team of the Year that it just doesn't make sense to keep them because they're untradeable, they're good fodder, and we're just going to get them again. So that's kind of the reality of it. Like right here, we get a Rashford. I do remember that Rashford was actually through like an untradeable duplicate because we've already got Rashford in the club, so that's kind of the deal. But basically, we got Dybala. That was the first big one we did. We also did Jerome Boateng, and I think these two cards were like a no-brainer to me. They seemed really, really good value, and then also on top of that, they're kind of unique with their links. Dybala's got the Juventus links with also the Argentinian links. You've got, what's it called, the right-wing Ronaldo now, so it just doesn't make sense to do that card. And then also on top of that, Jerome Boateng gets that centre-back German Bayern link that's very, very useful if you want to link up Alphonso Davies, if you want to put in someone like Kimmich, if you want to get someone like Timi and Neuer. That's kind of the deal with that one. So I thought just to have him in the club as a link, as a good card, we might as well get it done. And it just made a lot of sense to us. Now, right here, boys, as well, we are completing one other player that is a club icon to our club. If you guys don't know, I had Baby Owen in for such a long time during Weekend League, and the reason was to get Rashford on full chem, so the strong link to Rashford would allow us to play with him in the team, and we just played Michael Owen as a left mid, but over the duration of about 180 games, we subbed him off a hard time, so he played probably about 94 games. I think he had something like 70 goal contributions, and he actually did really well for us. I wasn't actually like that disappointed with his card at all. So I thought, why not? Since we're gonna get so much fodder anyway, we might as well solidify his position in the team, make him untradeable, and go ahead and pick up ourselves a 91 rated prime Michael Owen. Just to have him on the bench as a little sentimental card. You guys know I do like those sentimental cards just because I think it's fun to have cards that have a story in your accounts throughout the year. Another example of that card, well, I mean, not that specific card, but like a different card in general would have been like, definitely, who am I thinking of? Alexandro in previous years, that's who I'm thinking of. Like, if you think back to Alexandro in previous FIFAs, I played so many times with Alexandro, so that's kind of the deal with that. And it's the same thing this year, probably with Freeze Chiellini. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of that card because he's had so many, like, decent memories within our accounts, getting us a few Elite 1 finishes, so you never know, it might happen in the future, but I'd like to keep that card for a long time, depending if we can afford it. Now, also here, boys, we've also got completed a little bit of Yaziki, as well as also Iago Aspas. This was done pretty cheap. I didn't show you both squads. But the reason for this is just because I need the fodder for the 88 rated squad for Cannavaro. That's a card that we are definitely going to do. I need an icon center back depending on our plans, because I gotta be honest, I don't really want to play with Varane anymore. I'm getting really bored of playing with Varane. So we wanted to get rid of Varane and our regular center back partnership. We wanted to try out something different, something new, something a bit more responsive as well, because I feel like half the time I don't feel in control of my center back. So I really wanted to step up our center back game this time round. So we're gonna go ahead and do Cannavaro. And Prime Cannavaro, I can tell you already, boys, from what I've played with him, he is absolutely sensational. There's a few weaknesses with his passing and like his height, obviously, is a big deal, but he's got great jumping, but the main thing is he's just so responsive and great in the tackle. I thought he was absolutely incredible, and you guys can see right here, we're putting through Akante, we're putting through that Aspas, as well as also Yaziki, and we get the 88 rated squad done for Fabio Cannavaro, and there he is, boys, coming into the club. That is our second prime icon that we get done on today's episode, and you guys can see just the amount of fodder that we have throughout the Team of the Year grind is absolutely massive. So there he is, there's Cannavaro. Welcome into the club, brother. But we don't stop there. There's still more SBCs to come, and you guys are now getting a sense of how big this grind was. This was over probably about 30 hours during Team of the Year weekend. But it's what you need to do. You guys need to make sure, and this goes for Team of the Season, this goes for next year Team of the Year. When you're doing Team of the Year, you got to make sure that you're making the most of everything. Any single duplicate, you got to recycle it back through. Every single pack pull that you get, if you get a duplicate of it and it's higher rated, you got to put it through a worthwhile SBC. And every single low rated, you got to put them through the upgrade packs. And that's basically what we did. And right here, boys, we do get ourselves also on top of that, the flashback Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, the reason why I was alright with doing this, and you're thinking to yourself, Kyren, you have a first owner, regular gold Ronaldo. What are you doing? Why are you doing this card? It makes no sense. He's worse. He's got 3-star weakness. He's got less shooting, less physical. And as we get Ronaldo and Sonaldo in the same pack. Amazing pack, I know, right? But the reason for it is we are actually going to go ahead and sell off our team of the year, not team of the year, sorry, our gold Ronaldo. And that might sound blasphemous, but you guys will understand the reason why to that in quite a bit while when we get to the actual purchase. Now, right here, boys, we do have one more final SBC that we need to kind of get done, but I don't get the entirety of it done because we just didn't have the 88 rated squad done for it. But right here, boys, we are completing Bruno Fernandes' Player of the Month, and he's going to be a key midfield role in our team. Obviously, we didn't get a Team of the Year Bruno Fernandes throughout Team of the Year, so that was kind of the deal, but we completed 5 out of the 6 squads from, meaning that we have the 88 squad remaining. Now, you guys have just seen there, I've just sold off Cuadrado. I bought him for like 180k, and we sold him for 330k. You can see the Neymar sell there is there as well, and on top of everything else, that puts us up to 7.6 mil. And right here, boys, I was looking at what our plans were, where we wanted to go, and I was thinking to myself, we need more coins. So I decided on stream, we were to open up all of our Save Team of the Week packs. We had, I think, 7 three player pack ones, which you guys will see right now. And then also on top of that, we had the Ultimates pack, the top 100 pack, which you guys will see the full animation for. But yeah, nothing too great from these. I gotta say, like, I think this was the best one, and we got 2 walkouts in that one. But this is the Ultimate Team of the Week pack, 11 Team of the Week items. You're hoping for a Neymar, you're hoping for one of those big boys. But unfortunately for us, we're going to go ahead and pack another Kostic. So, bit of a shame. It is what it is. But, look, you don't expect to get anything good from Team of the Week packs. And the fact that we packed an Informed Neymar for me felt like this was already worth it to open up, because it enabled us to get what we are going to get. And you guys will see what we're going to get. I'm kind of keeping it a little bit of a secret, but we have got 3 more Team of the Years to buy, if you guys can tell from the title. We also got a Pope in there as well. So that was pretty nice, and he goes for 40k. He's up to like 60,000 coins now, but you guys can sell. See, I've sold on everything. I've sold all my big boy Team of the Years. That puts us up to 7.9k. We're also going to go ahead and list up our Varane that we've played 740,000 games, and you might be able to see a sneak peek of team behind. But yeah, we're going to go sell off Varane, and then also on top of that, 657 games, 743 goals, and 463 assists for Cristiano Ronaldo, my first ever owned, first owned for Ronaldo. We go and list him up as well, and you guys will see our coin total is slowly rising. We're up to 9.1 million coins. The goal's around 9.6 because the 2 players I want to buy are going to cost us that much. And that also means one other thing. We're going to have to go ahead and sell on Jan Oblak. And Jan Oblak's going to go for a whopping around, I think, 330k. But here we go, boys. This is the big moment of truth. This is the first big purchase for the Kyren Road to Glory this year. It's the biggest one we've had all year, and it is Team of the Year, Kylian Mbappe. And I'm so excited to play with this card. And the reason why I thought this was a good idea was because Mbappe is more of an agile boy at striker. That means I can play like the coins from Ronaldo at striker versus having Ronaldo wide. It just didn't make sense. I can use the right wing version. We can run the right wing version wide, and then we also have a Team of the Year Mbappe at striker. And then the second big purchase, you guys will just have to see, we have to sell on our base Michael Owen as well. We took a massive loss on that, 280 to 125. We also bought ourselves a Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk for almost 2.6 million coins. And yeah, that's the majority of our coins gone. 9.6 million coins in those 2 players. But they are pretty much going to stay in my team for the rest of the year. You guys can see we sold Oblak for 259 and also Owen for 125. This is like the majority of the rest of ourselves, and we're left with 122,000 coins. So a lot of coins being shifted, a lot of players being sold. Farewell, first owner Ronaldo. You've been an absolute servant to the team. And then also on top of that, a whole bunch of other cards as well. But hey, it is what it is, boys. The Kyren Road to Glory needs to move, and that's the way it goes. Now, there's one more big purchase, and you guys will see we're selling on Renato Sanchez. I bought him for 180, and then we sold him up at 280 almost. So we made quite a good bit of profit. I also sold on a bunch of 83s, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff in the club, and I had to clear out for this final purchase, and I think I overpaid with him, considering his price right now. But we went ahead and bought ourselves a cheeky Team of the Year Neuer. And you guys have seen a little glimpse of the team behind you. But there's going to be a bit more of a change later on as well. But that is the deal. We've bought ourselves 3 Team of the Years. Team of the Year Mbappe, Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk, Team of the Year Neuer. We also have a untradeable Team of the Year Trent as well. And the reason why I picked up Virgil was because if I'm going to have Trent in this team for the rest of the year, I want to have Virgil as well in the team for the rest of the year. It just means that there's 2 spots I don't have to think about. And then also, I don't think Team of the Year Virgil's going to get a Team of the Year, Team of the Season, sorry. So I think Virgil, as a Team of the Year item, he's going to be his best item, and I love Virgil's gold card in this game, so the Team of the Year version's even better. So that's kind of the way it goes. Now, right here, boys, we are also completing a few objectives. You will see in Team of the Year Messi. We've got Grealish in here as well, the Silver Johans back, or however you say it. And then we've also got Pulisic to go and claim. And I claimed Grealish and Pulisic for fodder for the 88 rated squad for Bruno. And that's going to be our final signing that we're going to do eventually. But I actually just need to go and claim our Foot Champs rewards, our Division Rival rewards. We're about 180,000 coins short. So that's what we need to do right now. We go ahead and for the first time this year in a long time, we go ahead and we take coins because Team of the Year's over. It's done. The pack opening was finished by this point. This was the Weekend League afterwards. And during that Weekend League for Team of the Year, I played till, I believe, Gold 3. It's the first time I've ever finished Gold 3 on this account. Just because I didn't have the time, obviously. We were opening packs for the majority of the weekend. So I played to Gold 3 on the Monday morning, just before I went to bed. And we did that, like, last little pack send. And as you guys can see right here, Gold 3 awards, not the best usually, especially compared to elite tiers and stuff like that. We get ourselves in the first pack of Callum Wilson, which is actually really good. His card actually looks pretty decent as well for an English striker. But this is probably one of our best red picks that we've had in a while. And it is the 88 rated Lautaro Martinez. I love this card just because of the physicality. And to have this card red is such an amazing sight to see. He's going to be so fun to use in friendlies. And also on top of that, for icon swap objectives and all that sort of stuff. And if I want to bring him off the bench, if I want to use a fun or different sort of striker, we have him now in our club. And this was from Gold 3. I was really happy I did it because I didn't think we were going to be able to get that sort of card. But there we go, boys. Lautaro Martinez is in the club. Same with Callum Wilson. And yeah, I'm really happy with that red pick overall. But there's still more stuff we need to do. We're up to about 160,000 coins after doing a whole bunch of bronze pack method, as well as also selling off some stuff. And these were some save packs that we had, because I believe the next promo, which was Future Stars? I don't know entirely. It might have been Future Stars. But the Future Stars promo was out when this kind of happened. And yeah, we had Berkey, we got Digne, and we also got Schmeichel. And that right there, boys, was the coins that we needed in order to buy the final 3 players for Bruno Fernandes. We go ahead and pick up ourselves Oblak, Alisson, and as well as Harry Kane. Now, I probably could have waited on this, but hey, it is what it is, right? And we're down to 179,000 coins, boys. But this is the final score we need to submit. We're getting rid of Mullet, unfortunately, as well as also Pulisic, a red Edison, but I don't need him anymore because we got Neuer for the rest of the year. And actually, I really didn't like Edison as well. I don't know why. It just didn't gel with me. He's not the sort of card I liked. But there we go, boys. The final 88 rated squad completed and the final upgrade to our team. And we welcome into the club Player of the Month, Bruno Fernandes. 92 rated. I think he may get a winter refresh, but we'll have to see. But it's an absolutely sensational card. Obviously, I wasn't able to get the Team of the Year version, but the fact that we were able to pick up Mbappe, Virgil van Dijk, and also Neuer, and then get Bruno Player of the Month, I think we've done exceptionally well during Team of the Year. And the upgrades are absolutely crazy. So, yeah, you guys will see some gameplay from this team next week. As you guys can see, we were 9-1 when this happened. So the next week's gameplay is going to be split up to before Bruno and then after Bruno, as you guys will know. But this is the team that we started off today with on the Kyren Road to Glory. And I'll show you guys just in a second where we managed to end up. Now, of course, this was the intermediate stage where we were playing 3 at the back with Mendy at left wing and Trent also. I think we were playing Trent CDM. But this was like the intermediate stage for us, and we had a 3-5-2 going on with this team, and this was actually a really fun team. But it didn't stay for long. I only played 10 games with it because we eventually moved on to this squad. And this was the squad that I think we're going to stay for at least a decent amount of time until there's some pretty big upgrades. But Bruno Player of the Month is in the team. Team of the Year Mbappe is in the team. We've got the flashback Ronaldo instead of the gold Ronaldo. We've got Cannavaro. We've got Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Manuel Neuer. And yeah, this is probably one of the biggest upgrades to our account that we've had. But as I said, boys, we were waiting for Team of the Year to happen, and it happened. And yeah, it just, bro, I can't believe the state of our road to glory at this point of the time. And it's all down, I gotta say, 100% down to that pack pulled Neymar. We would have been about 2.2 mil short. I wouldn't have been able to get Mbappe, but because now we are able to do that, I'm gonna have so much fun using this Mbappe card. And yeah, it's gonna really push our road to glory forward. I think the next purchase on our account definitely is gonna be Team Me Alphonso Davies, because I really want to use that card, and I think I can get onto Chem, and you guys will see the plan for it later on in future episodes. But hopefully that catches you up with all the progress over Team of the Year. My apologies also as well for the still image here, just I didn't have a recording of the team at the time. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Apologies once again for this episode being a bit delayed and for the gameplay footage being all over the place. It's been a hectic couple of weeks, and just with the move and like uni starting up again, but also on top of that, just the amount of footage that I've had to cram into like a 25 to 30 minute video. It's been really hard to do, and I've had to try and find the important parts and put it in a good order so you guys can understand what's actually happened on the account. But hopefully I'm actually doing a good job by that, and hopefully you guys understand how we were able to get this team over Team of the Weekend. It was an absolute grind, but I absolutely loved it. And also on top of that, we now have an insane team to carry forth into the rest of FIFA 21. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to smash a big old thumbs up, drop a subscribe as well, and leave us a comment. Let me know, what did you get during Team of the Year? Did you get any massive pack pulls? And if so, leave them down in the comment section down below. But anyway, boys, that's going to do it for this episode. Much love, take care, have a good one, and peace.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.